And thank you so much for the 5 biddies on my 5 titties. Thank you so much for the biddies. Let's see if we've seen this.
The top 5 scariest things caught on baby monitors.
There's his voice.
Baby's ghostly visitors. Concerned mother Jade Yates posted a video to Facebook showing an odd recording from her baby monitor. She wrote, "Who believes in ghosts? I didn't until about 5 minutes ago." The video seems to show strange ghostly shapes hovering over her baby's crib.
Hell no. What are the 2 rules in this channel? We don't fuck with kids, and we don't fuck with the animal pets, with the household pets. You know that little carousel thing above the baby's crib, the thing that rotates? I can't remember the name of it. I'd have a custom one that sprinkles out holy water.
In the comments, many people questioned if the video could simply be caused by light reflections on the camera. Jade Yates replied that there are no baby mobiles or anything else in the room that could reflect light. Furthermore, the only window in the room is covered by blackout curtains that block out all outside light. Jade has no idea what could be causing the strange apparitions that appear on the baby monitor.
On my baby at all times.
Baby cam burglar. A camera in Queens, New York that was set up to check on a couple's 3 children caught something horrifying on video. As the couple and their children sleep, a man can be seen crawling along the floor of the bedroom with a knife clenched in his teeth. The man steals a Samsung S6 cell phone from the dresser. The children's mother said that at first she thought one of her kids had woken up and was crawling along the floor. When the man rose to his knees, she was terrified upon seeing that it was actually a dangerous intruder.
Yeah, see,
the man fled the home, and luckily, no one was hurt.
Bah, 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 bah.
Unexplained lullaby. YouTube user Mr. Barippi posted a video of a strange melody that he says can often be heard over his baby's monitor.
What up, Frank? Yeah. Thank you so much for the 3-month streak and the 8-month subscription. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome back to the channel. Another pillar of the TokyeoJapan community. I appreciate you being here. What up, Frank? Franklin says he just clapped with no hands. Did you use your nubs? That's weird as fuck. Bard of the Unicorn has gifted a tier 1 sub to Nutmeg.
He says he's tried changing frequencies on the monitor and has even removed the batteries from any toy in the child's room that makes sound.
Shout out to Carla for donating the sub.
Strangest of all,
to Nutmeg the Stallion.
The unexplained tune on the baby's monitor, his child seems to wake up immediately after the creepy
Thank you so much for the 4 biddies on my 4 titties. Let's get this hype train going, baby.
Playroom explosion. A woman in Washington was watching her baby monitor from work when she happened to see a terrifying explosion right in her children's playroom.
Wait, what? Oh!
The home's water boiler had exploded, sending metallic and wooden shrapnel flying in every direction. Luckily, neither of the children were in the playroom when the explosion occurred. By mere chance...
Yo, imagine if the kids would have been in that room. Shout out to Curly B. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. He has gifted a total of 65 subs in this channel. 1 sub goes to CeeLo Mars, to Heretic, to Christ, and Unique Senses. Thank you so much for the gifted subs to that Destiny player. All four titties got them biddies. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate you. Yeah, they would have been dead. 100%. Like shrapnel and that boiling hot water. Bro, what?
Children's playroom.
Like imagine if the girl was right here playing with the dollhouse and the boy's trying to bounce the ball or, you know, play on his the carpet that we all had as a kid where you would drive your little car through it. Right? Because they're not going to be up in this tent over here. It's not set up. They would have been in this area. And then this happens. That is crazy.
The home's water boiler had exploded, sending metallic and wooden shrapnel flying in every direction. Luckily, neither of the children were in the playroom when the explosion occurred.
That's
By
crazy.
mere chance, her husband had decided to take their son to work with him that day, and their daughter was in her crib upstairs. However, the daughter's room was just above the explosion and quickly filled with dangerous dust and debris. Their nanny heroically rushed into the room and carried the small girl to safety.
The entire house went whoop, whoop, up and down on its foundation.
Oh
She
shit,
ran
it
straight
did.
back in here, not knowing what was went
Look at the house shake. Look at the house shake.
up and down on its foundation. She ran straight back
That's
in here, not knowing what was
crazy.
in here, and grabbed Lily and went outside.
Eerily enough, the couple's son had been playing in that room just a little earlier. Nanny Cam Creeper.
Wow.
A Houston, Texas nanny was changing the diaper of the baby girl in her care when she suddenly heard something that chilled her to the bone. A strange male voice coming from the baby monitor that said, "Oh, that's a really cute baby." The nanny was shocked as the voice continued, saying, "Oh, that's a really poopy diaper." It was then that she realized that the stranger was actually watching her on the baby monitor's camera.
They kept asking me like, or telling me, "Oh, that's a really cute baby you got there," and "Wow, that's a really poopy diaper." And I was like, "Oh my goodness, like, are they watching me like right now?"
She looked
Turns
just
out,
like her dad.
someone had hacked into the camera and was controlling it remotely, watching and commenting on the nanny's every move. Scariest of all, it was later found that the man had gained access to the baby monitor by hacking into the house's Wi-Fi. This meant that
Don't cheap out on any software, on antivirus, on home, security systems. Don't cheap out. Those are things you do not cheap out on. Again, thank you so much for getting the hype train started. I appreciate y'all. Do not cheap out on home security systems, bruh. Like, for example, this, I guarantee you this was connected to Wi-Fi that wasn't even protected, and then boom. What the fuck happened to my camera? Hold on, guys. She should have had the holy water mobile. Right? There we go. I don't know what that was about. It's trying to connect me to a virtual camera. I mean, I know what the virtual camera is, but I don't know why I was trying to do that. Have you seen this one? Shit is freaky. I always hated leprechauns. Have I seen what? Hype train level 1, baby. Choo choo. Hydration check. All right. I'll redeem the hydration. 7 subs and 16 bits, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for level 1 of the hype train. We did that. Y'all did that. Those fucking emotes always get me. Is it a frog? I think they tried to send a link. Oh, I think links get blocked in chat. I'm pretty sure they get blocked in chat.
in order to be close enough to access the Wi-Fi signal, The creepy watcher had to be somewhere very close to the home.
That's what
Obviously,
I just said.
your child is, you know, the number one thing you want to protect, and just the thought that somebody.
That dude looks like a man, baby. I'm sorry. His name is Tony. Yeah, I mean, you can tell me the title of the video, but I don't open links in chat. It's like a number one noob mistake people make.
Potentially even when she's sleeping. It was just overall really creepy.
After Rickroll happened, we all lost trust for everybody.
And also hit the little sound in caves and mines, caught on tape. Cave creeper. One thing that should always be considered before exploring a cave is what might be living inside. These cave explorers come face to face with an animal that seems to be very curious about the home invader.
The original Christian leprechaun, local 15 news. All right. The original. Oh, we've seen this. I'm sure everybody in chat has seen this, right?
Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by.
Ryan Johnson.
Many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah!
Eyewitnesses say the leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff, and it told him to get up in a tree.
Well, yeah, it's a crackhead.
Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky
You
and
wearing a
hopes a pot
bulletproof
of
vest?
gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where to go. I want to go.
I want to know where to go at. With the
I'm
perm.
gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where to go. I want to go. Give me the go. I want to go.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
People will do anything for a pot of gold. I mean, anything.
You know what I like? I like the amateur sketch of the leprechaun. It looks like somebody got a really good look at it and got that good drawing up there.
Who did that? I want to know who sketched that.
So,
Yeah, I'll
Well,
need
just
a new
in time.
sketch artist. That dude looked like he brought that sketch straight out of South Park. Where the gold at? Sorry, I forgot the context of this video already.
Exploring a cave is what might be living inside. These cave explorers come face to face with an animal that seems to be very curious about the home invaders.
Hell nah, bro.
There's been rampant speculation as to what the animal in the cave might be, from wolf to mountain lion or even a bear. Either way, the cave explorers wisely chose not to investigate. They turned back after their camera caught the animal's glowing eyes on video. Cave explorers wisely chose not to investigate.
1, 2, 3.
They turned back.
1, 2, 3. Why the fuck does this thing have 3 eyes? Wait, what? What the hell just happened? How freaky is that? The Jordan earrings. That's the best part. That's the leprechaun from Back to the Hood. Where the go at? They skipped the part where the guy has a metal pipe and he says it's like a sacred flute passed down from generation. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I remember that. Wait, somebody got timed out? What happened? What did I miss?
Back after their camera caught the animal's glowing eyes on video. Echoes. The YouTube channel Exploring Abandoned Mines searches out unexplored mines, caves, and tunnels.
Batman.
The channel also occasionally reviews tools and gear for investigating these underground mysteries. In this video, the host is reviewing a new high-powered flashlight as he explores an abandoned mine tunnel late at night.
Hell no.
I gotta get past this chute. Wow. Crazy. And then you can see how big these timbers are. That's about almost a foot in diameter, the big cross timbers. So they had to put big ones in here to hold up all of this rock. You can see right here where some of these boards are bending. Do you hear that? Sounds like what is that, wind? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Well, I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but that's crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but wow. I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is. So let's get out of here and head back out to the portal. That was weird.
Yeah,
I don't hear it.
You're not fooling me, nigga.
Wow, that was strange.
The explorer seems mostly unfazed. He even speculates that this strange sound might be a bird or a nest of snakes. But as the creep...
Oh no, it sounds familiar. No, it's more breathy. This is it.
Creepy noise continues. Despite his calm demeanor, he does seem to slowly backtrack out of the mine.
Well, I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like... Well...
Yeah, bro, you're not fooling me, nigga.
The last dive. DeAndre was a young diver who lost his life in a South African diving accident. His body was wedged deep in an underwater cave. Expert cave diver Dave Shaw promised the boy's parents that he would retrieve the body of their son.
Never in my life.
In order for Dave to successfully retrieve the body, everything had to work out perfectly. The deep-sea cave dive would require exact timing. Dave had to dive down, free the body, and bring it back to the surface all before his oxygen ran out.
Hell no.
Things did not go as planned. When Dave Shaw tried to free the deceased diver's body, he became entangled in the support line. He desperately tried to cut himself free, using up his dwindling supply of oxygen. He worked at freeing himself and the body until his final breath, but he did not survive.
Now, things are not to plan because the body is loose. It's not in the. It's no longer stuck in the mud. Everything is loose. The body's moving around with its cylinders. Dave's working hard, trying to work out what to do next. And you can see he's checking, making sure everything's right with his time. Time's getting short now. The time is nearly to the point where he needs to leave. We've now come to the end of our time now, and it's time to leave. Dave's decided he's going to leave. All on plan, everything's right. He's still working hard, everything's right. He's leaving. Something seems to be stopping him now, and he's caught in the line. Now, he's breathing very hard. It's getting quite difficult to do things. Dave's breathing would be getting quite heavy as he's trying to work his way out. And slowly, Dave would start to become incoherent, and then he would stop.
In a macabre twist of fate, Dave Shaw did accomplish his goal. The body of the young diver whom he had vowed to recover floated to the surface. Dave Shaw's dead body floated up right alongside it.
Damn, dude.
Alone in the dark. The YouTube.
All to save it. God damn, I have goosebumps. To get his best friend's body out from the water. A promise he made to the family, and he died doing it. Damn. That is a bro. Oh, 100%. Damn, that just made me sad as fuck.
YouTube channel Exploring with Josh explores abandoned locations, including homes, institutions, and even...
Wait, that place is abandoned? That place is... What the fuck? What, do y'all come back once a month to upkeep the outside?
Abandoned locations, including homes, institutions, and even caves. In one video, they investigate a cave near Mount St. Helens in Washington. They find something very unexpected.
Oh yeah, we're kneeling down. This might be the very end. English? You speak English? No English.
No?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, come with us.
Hey Josh, do you see those, the couple that was back there?
You wanna come with us?
Tell them their daughter's up here, she's scared.
They don't speak, she doesn't speak English.
She doesn't speak English.
It's okay.
It's alright. This is the way back.
The girl had wandered off alone in the dark without a flashlight, and then panicked when she became lost in the winding cave tunnels.
Can you imagine?
Josh and his friends stayed with the girl until her parents could be found.
The terror that girl
The M
felt?
Cave. Kenny Veach was an avid hiker and outdoorsman who spent much of his time exploring the Nevada desert.
This is the dude that I don't know if you guys saw. Yeah, she's lucky to have been found. Remember this guy went to this cave thing by like Area 51 or whatever, and he like made a video about it. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna go back," and then he fucking disappeared. And when they went to go look for him, some agency had sealed off like the cave. Like you could tell that something had sealed it off.
In 2014, he posted a comment on a YouTube video about the strange experiment supposedly conducted at Nevada's Area 51. Kenny claimed that once while exploring the Nevada desert near Nellis Air Force Base, he had found an unusual cave with an entrance shaped like a perfect capital letter M. He said that when he tried to enter the cave, quote, "My whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became." Kenny Veach said that he was very scared by the sensation
he went missing
and ran away from the bizarre cave. Kenny's comment received a lot of attention on YouTube.
Oof, I got goosebumps.
Commenters did not believe Kenny's story and demanded that he prove it by going back to the cave. So, Kenny attempted to do just that, posting a video called M Cave Hike just a few days later.
And I'm looking for a cave that I found, and I didn't have a sidearm when I was here before, and something about that cave just spooked me. Out of all the caves I've ever gone in, this one just made my body vibrate. The closer I got to it, the crazier my body felt, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna go in there right now, but I'm coming back someday. And I talked to some people on YouTube, and I told them, hey, I'm coming out here, you know, because they kind of called my hand on it.
Oh, yeah.
But alas, Kenny did not find his, quote, M cave in the video.
Well, I did not find the cave. That is so weird. I mean, I thought for sure I was just going to be able to find it. I remember it being fairly easy. Who knows?
YouTube commenters were even more brutal, declaring that he had made up the entire story. So Kenny vowed to return to the desert again, this time for an overnight hike, not stopping until he found the M cave. Kenny Veach was never seen again. He disappeared somewhere in the Nevada desert. A search party was sent out, but they found only his cell phone. Now, over 3 years later, his body has never been found. Some speculate that Kenny Veach did finally find the M cave that he was searching for, but didn't survive to tell the tale. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit
There's
the little...
another video I saw in depth where someone found the M cave entrance and it looked like it had been like laser sealed off. Someone saw his video. They're like, oh fuck, we forgot about that entrance. Went back and sealed it because it looked like the precision cut on the way they sealed it. And then someone left this sign there that said some type of precaution. I don't remember what it said, but yeah, the M cave. It's big on
5 dogs
Reddit.
that saw something their owners couldn't see. Something's in the kitchen. Kenny Brown put out food for his dog Lola on the kitchen floor, just like he did every night.
Yeah, you guys remember that. We
This
saw
particular
it
night,
on
Lola
here.
was absolutely terrified of something in the kitchen.
What if they make you disappear by recruiting you to work for them because your suspicions prove your perception and intelligence? Meg says that'd be kind of dope. That would be kind of dope, right? They give you a whole new alias. Oh, that would be crazy though, right? You're like this regular cave diver. Now all of a sudden you're working for the people, for the man, with a ridiculous salary because you've got like your senses are so much more heightened than the average person. They need you to find other caves like this. And it's like, well, bye, mom, dad, girlfriend, and best friends. I'm going to go find more caves for the government. I'm getting paid $150K a year to do it, too. I'll come back when I'm 50.
Something that Kenny couldn't see.
Something really weird is happening. See? She wants to eat.
Have you guys seen our
Food bowl
kittens?
is in there.
I got kittens for
She's
my
too
girl's
paranoid
birthday,
to
and
go
oh
in
my
there.
goodness, they're adorable.
In the video, Lola can be seen approaching the doorway of the kitchen several times, but afraid to enter. Kenny is amused by the whole incident and even goes over to film inside the kitchen to show that there is absolutely nothing strange inside.
And then when I go in the kitchen, there's nothing there. So, what's the matter with the dog?
At one point, the dog just seems to give up on her dinner, unwilling to face whatever is in the kitchen. She simply lays in her bed.
You're not hungry? Is the ghost in this house freaking you out? See what you're looking at? You're afraid to look over there. That's weird.
Eventually, Lola builds up the nerve to quickly grab a bite of her food. But she then backs out as if frightened by something approaching her.
Yeah, look at her legs.
Eventually, Kenny concludes that the dog is just weird.
Oh, we have the weirdest dog in the world.
Keeping in mind that dogs can see ultraviolet light well beyond human vision, you have to wonder what Lola was so scared of in that kitchen. Tuning in. A YouTube user claimed that strange things were taking place in his home. He would hear odd sounds, bumps, and thuds at all hours of the day and night.
You're supposed to back
Even
up
more
your
disturbing,
dog.
he would often
Not call
come
him a
home to find
weirdo.
his attic door open and his two dogs acting strangely, both of them scared and avoiding certain rooms in the house. He decided to set up a camera to record his attic door for a few hours while he was out. He left an easy listening radio station playing in hopes that the music would soothe his two dogs while he was away. It didn't work.
English brought home a Grammy earlier this year.
Unexplained radio interference. Oh, that's fucking weird. That is so weird. Nope. Oh, that thing slammed the door shut. What the fuck? What the hell is happening to the camera? Those dogs are uncomfortable, you can tell. They're following something on the ceiling. Look at them both. Look at this dog. He's scared as shit. He's like, I'm not moving. I have a feeling it's multiple entities. Look, see, he's following something.
The video uploader says that when he returned home, he found a picture that had fallen off the wall in another room, and his two dogs were once again acting very nervous.
What is it?
Dog Compass.
Let me catch up on chat real quick. If your dogs are scared of rooms, there's a reason. Shit sounds like an electric opener. My dogs keep losing their shit when a new dog comes on screen. Poor dogs, dude. No, I'll throw hands. I could never leave my babies like that. Nope, nope, nope. Is this nigga editing the video or what? The poor pups. Where'd that come from? They're looking at something. They're watching something. They're on alert. The steps, the yawning is a sign of stress. Definitely something negative. Poor baby. That video was icky. Poor babies. Yeah, them dogs was going through something.
Scientific studies have shown that dogs can actually sense the Earth's magnetic field and use it to determine north, south, east, and west. This ability, called magnetoreception, is nothing new.
One day
It's
I'll
the
have a
same
dog.
sense that homing pigeons use to find their way home over long distances. But it wasn't known until recently that dogs also have this ability. However, dogs use this talent for a very different, very bizarre reason.
The dogs are very precisely orientated on the north-south axis while pooping, but only if the magnetic field is stable.
A 2-year study showed that dogs almost always choose to pee or poop when facing in a north or south orientation.
That's so
They actually
weird.
avoid urinating or defecating while standing in an east or west stance, as long as the Earth's magnetic field is calm and stable.
I wonder what that.
This strange preference doesn't change with the position of the sun, the time of day, or from season to season. Dogs just always prefer to do their business while facing north or south, and no one knows why. Bossy, the ghost hunting dog. A woman in Brisbane, Australia claims that her home is haunted by a ghost that regularly causes strange noises and light orbs around her home.
Maybe that's why dogs go around and around in a circle before they poop, because they're trying to find the right direction. Maybe. Have you ever listened to Coast with Art Bell? Of course I have. Are you referring to the famous phone call from the guy who calls in like hysterically? You can't be into the supernatural boogie, and not know Coast to Coast with Art Bell. I am aware of Coast to Coast though with Art Bell.
Perhaps even more shocking, she claims that her dog Bossy is tuned into the ghost and can detect its movements around the home. She says that Bossy is normally a very quiet and sedate dog, but when there's spiritual activity in the home, Bossy becomes very disturbed, growling and barking at something they can't see. The woman installed a CCTV camera in her bedroom to capture Bossy's reaction on camera. In this first clip, we see what some ghost hunters would call orbs appearing in the camera frame. Then, Bossy suddenly wakes from a deep sleep.
Orb goes towards the mirror and Bossy looks that way. She starts growling and barking.
She excitedly starts to growl and bark, waking her owner. Another night, and ghostly orbs appear in the camera frame again.
Bossy turns to face my walk-in wardrobe. Sped up.
Once again, Bossy wakes and begins to growl and bark, but this time at the bedroom closet. So, is Bossy actually seeing something, or is she just a hyperactive puppy with sleep issues? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Welcome home. Back in 1994, Pam Smart's dog JT would stay with her parents next door while Pam was away. Her parents soon began to notice that shortly before Pam would return home, JT would go and stand at the window, as if waiting for her to arrive.
They noticed that he seemed to know when I was coming home. This happened whether it was in the morning or in the evening. It didn't seem to matter when I came home or how I came home. He always seemed to know.
Biologist Dr. Rupert Sheldrake asked Pam and her family for permission to set up a series of scientific tests to determine whether JT actually did somehow know when Pam was returning home.
It couldn't have been the routine. It couldn't have been hearing. So Rupert Sheldrake believed that because we'd ruled all these things out, that we were left then with JT picking up my thoughts and using some form of telepathy.
The idea of some sort of telepathy or psychic connection between dogs and humans seemed like a pretty far-fetched idea.
Not
but
really.
the tests seemed to confirm it. In this test, 2 cameras were synced to the same time code. One camera was set up to monitor JT, and one camera followed Pam Smart. Neither Pam, the cameraman, nor anyone around JT knew when Pam would be returning home. But watch what happens at the exact time when Pam is told that they will be returning to the house.
I noticed there was a taxi right there. So, could knock on the door there. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
So, right, go and get a taxi.
Yeah.
JT heads straight for the window to await Pam's return. To make things even more difficult for little JT, Pam and her friend are told to return via a taxi, even though they left the house on foot. But the dog can't be fooled. He sits in the window waiting until Pam's taxi pulls up in front.
Good boy.
After over 100 tests, JT was 90% accurate in predicting when Pam Smart was returning home.
100 tests?
The same experiment has been conducted many times with many different dogs and almost always has the same result. So, are dogs psychically connected with their owners? Let me know
Yes.
what you think down in the comments.
Yes, they are.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button.
My wife is a total skeptic.
Y hay un cuarto allá.
Run it back, Turbo. Building is what that means. Edificio.
En un edificio de oficinas, los guardias de seguridad renunciaban constantemente y cada vez era más difícil encontrar personal para que elaboraran los turnos de la noche. Una madrugada, unos días antes de...
So as time passes, these security guards started saying that it was really hard to find people to cover the other guard shifts for this specific building. And on a morning,
renunciar, unos jóvenes guardias grabaron uno de los eventos que ocurría en ese
some
lugar.
guards
Vamos a
recorded
ver lo
what
que
happened
registraron.
in the building. Let's find out what it was.
Escucha la verga, güey. Pero no hay nada, va, perro. Oh, su puta madre. Vamos a ver, güey. ¡Oh, la verga! ¡Qué pedo, perro! Escucha la verga, güey.
I will never
Pero no hay
work night
nada,
shift
perro.
ever again in my life.
Oh, su puta madre. Vamos a ver,
This
güey.
is 7-Up, but it tastes like Squirt.
¡Oh, la verga!
The soda called Squirt.
¡Qué pedo, perro!
Security camera.
Unos vigilantes de una unidad habitacional registran con sus cámaras de seguridad un evento impresionante. Una mujer aparece y desaparece de la nada frente a ellos. Este es el documento.
Security guards caught this image. A woman appeared and then disappeared.
Sí, desde que estamos aquí, bebé, se grabó, pero es una mujer. Mira, sí.
Sí, sí se ve bien machito. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va.
Salió de la nada.
A ver, ahí.
Salió de la nada.
Sí se ve bien machito. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va.
What's weird about the video is I can see light reflections happening and like, I mean, you could say it's a camera glitch, but it's kind of hard for me to say it's a camera glitch in this situation because of the light reflections I'm seeing and things moving in the background. Everything looks normal, and then she just pops up out of nowhere. I actually want to work a night shift. That differential pay. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking about, like, security guard. Like, by yourself at nighttime. Like, I worked as a... I don't know if you'd call it security, but it was... I had to monitor these monitors over at Micron at nighttime, and I was by myself. And the only bathroom that I could use was, like way down these hallways where a lot of lights have been turned off for the day because no one was working there. And you'd get to this bathroom and there would be like one light on in the bathroom. So I would always go in the stall because I never felt safe standing with my back turned to the, you know, the rest of the bathroom. And sometimes I would hear like what sounded like people walking, like walking into the bathroom, but they never fully walked in. Like, you know, walk around the corner to go in, and you're anticipating someone to come around that corner, and then there was no footstep. Like, it just stopped. And I was like, hell no. But at that time, at that age, 12, I think it was like $12.50 an hour, and I was like 17 years old. That was like magic. What? $12.50 at the age of 17? You thought you was rich. Ooh. The parking garage.
Una chica publicó en su cuenta de TikTok lo que grabó su padre en su trabajo como guardia de seguridad en un estacionamiento. En uno de sus
This is a girl posted this video to TikTok that her father had recorded because he works in a parking garage as security.
turnos comenzó a escuchar ruidos en una zona muy alejada y oscura. Cuando llega a revisar, lo que registra es simplemente aterrador. Vamos a verlo.
Buenas noches, se reporta una luz parpadeante en el estacionamiento entre el sótano 1 y el sótano 2. Y hay un cuarto allá.
Nope. Okay, go check that out.
Queda registro para el día de mañana. Pase su revisión. Repito, no hay nadie.
He stopped right there. He was like, I'm registering this for those who work tomorrow morning shifts, so you guys can come check it out. I'm not going in there.
Y hay un cuarto allá. Queda registro para el día de mañana. Pase su revisión. Repito, no hay nadie.
I repeat, there's nobody. But he hasn't gone in the actual room because he's like, fuck that.
Unos policías al internarse en un camino rural se fueron perdiendo al seguir los gritos de una persona. Lo que encuentran al final del camino
Cops are investigating screams from a person. And the next clip shows what it was that they saw.
Es escalofriante. Este es el documento.
It does look like a place from the back rooms.
Es una chibolita, creo, ¿no? No sé quién es esa, mira. Mira. ¿Qué es eso? Firma bien. ¿Algún mal será? ¿Algún mal? Firma bien. No sé, acércalo bien, despacio. Acércalo. Firma, porque sí, huevón, ahí está. Ya estoy firmando. No, huevón, ya. Concha su madre, huevón, mira. Puta madre, huevón. Concha su madre. Creo que vas a pedir apoyo. Hay que llamar, huevón, por el celular arriba, mierda. Por celular, aunque sea. Huevón, verdad, concha su madre. Ocho, puta madre. Llama, huevón, llama. Llama, huevón. Llama, cholo, central. Llama.
What is that?
Puta madre, que llama, huevón, arriba. Pascual, me copia. Al poli, huevón, puta madre. Ocho, llama, huevón. Pascual, me copia.
Hell.
Acelera. Hay que bajar. Agárrame celular. Linterna. ¿Dónde? Oye, suban, avión, suban. Suba, vamos. Puta madre, no. Toca la sirena. Acelera, mierda, acelera, vamos, vamos. Madre, se apaga el carro. Se apagó el carro, huevón. Apaga autoritario, mierda, apaga autoritario, échalo. Vamos, pucha. Llama a alguien, llama a alguien. Llama, huevón, llama, cholo, llama. Vas con la copia. O voy a llamar a Rojas, huevón, que vengan apoyo, huevón.
Huevón.
¿Qué es esa huevada, huevón? Puta, grita, cholo, grita, vamos, vamos, no sé qué, esa huevada es la Llorona, huevón, condenado, creo que es cholo. Sí, huevón, de esa huevada estaban hablando, ¿no? ¿Ah? Puta madre, huevón, sí, mierda. ¿Sí o no? Sí, llámala. Hay que llamar, huevón. Hay que llamar ahorita, pinche su madre, huevón.
Fuck that. Have you ever seen the movie P2? P2? I have not. Where can I watch it? What's it about? Is it a horror movie? I want to thank everybody for the gifted subs. Thank you, Curly, for the gifted subs. Thank you, Carla, for the biddies. Blood Spiller. High Power. Who am I missing? I don't think I'm missing. I think that's it, right? The hype train that you guys started, I appreciate it. Woman gets stuck in parking garage and the dude toys with her. Oh, that type of horror. I'm not a big fan of that type of horror. I mean, I'll check it out. It probably is a good movie. I saw the new Saw movie with Chris Rock in it. I actually enjoyed it. But I'm not like big into like I guess you would call it like torture or like killer horror. The only killer horror I'm into is Friday the 13th or Halloween. I love supernatural horror movies. Like Annabelle or The Conjuring or Exorcism of Emily Rose, stuff like that. Gore horror. It's like I just avoid gore horror because I'm just like, I don't know. I spent a couple years when I was younger watching stuff on Best Gore, whatever the hell that website was called. And it's like, I've seen as gore as it gets. It isn't totally gruesome. No, I'll give it a try. Like I said, I watched the Saw movie and I enjoyed it. Oh, and Scream. I forgot that. Yeah, Scream is good. She's hiding from him. I'll definitely check it out. I'll watch it with my girl. Yeah, it's kind of like the predictability of those type of horror movies is what, like, because like people complain about the predictability of supernatural movies, right? And it's like, oh, the thing haunted, blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah, okay, but how come you guys don't say the same thing about those type of horror movies like Saw and shit, you know? But I enjoy a good horror movie. I'll check it out. I'm not shooting down your suggestion. If you guys know any paranormal horror movies, please send me suggestions because I'm all out. I don't know what else to watch. That's a paranormal horror movie. Yeah, see, I don't watch Saw. That is the only Saw movie I've ever seen. I went to a friend's house once and he was watching Saw 2 or Saw 3 or something. And it was something involving like a cutting off of an arm or a foot or something like that. I'm like, bro, I'm not watching this shit. Oh, The Right is in my top 10. We were supposed to watch it all together on Discord, actually. Yeah. That gore shit, torture, horror movie shit, I'm just like, I don't know, I don't find the point in watching it. So I'm just like, okay, there's some sadistic fuck, and he's about to chop your shit off, or like it's about to be mad blood, and like, you know, some some shit like that. Like, I can handle it, but I'm just like, I avoid it. I'm just like, for what, you know? Yeah, like Friday the 13th or Halloween, those are slashers, quick kill. That's actually a great way to put it into a subcategory. Constantine is top 10, or not, I'd say top 20. I'm actually excited for the new one that's going to come out. Keanu Reeves agreed to do it. They're shooting it now. But DM me movie suggestions. Send me your top 10 horror movies. I would appreciate it, because I'm all out of horror movies. I keep rewatching the same ones. Like, I watched Insidious the other night for like the 10th time. Insidious is a good movie. The newer ones are kind of like The Lost Key or some shit. Where they made the old lady like the lead role in the movie, and it's something about her, like her childhood haunting or some shit like that. Conjuring 2, Conjuring 1. Conjuring 2 is actually fire, where the little girl like has that old man possessing her, and they put the water in her mouth to make sure that she's not faking it. The Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It. That was fire. If you guys have never seen that one's actually really good. I love that movie. Have you ever watched In the Tall Grass? I have not. Text me that. In the Tall Grass, because I will forget anything that's in this chat. 9 times out of 10, I will forget the suggestion. Text me the movie suggestions or DM them to me if you don't have my number. I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in for another Sunday. Nukes, I'm gonna get your ass for doing what you did, because I know you uploaded a video. I got notified on my PC and my phone and through email, and it wasn't there, but it's okay. We watched a bunch of old videos apparently we hadn't even seen in the past on your channel, and then we saw 2 videos from Pasillo Infinito, which means Infinite Hallway. But yeah, send me your movie suggestions. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm about to go eat some tiki masala. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to dinner. I know it's kind of late, but, you know, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. The gifted bits means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great night. You have a great week. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm not going to say if I'm going live or not this week for another spooky thing. Like, if it happens, it happens. I just started a new job, so yeah. But I hope you guys have a great night, and thank you for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys very, very much.
Go find